Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 2. Last time we finished up the 13th floor of the Cave of Trials. So one thing left, and I kind of screwed up my setup at the end of the last episode. I went and I fought the boss off screen and realized that my setup was not ideal. You do not want the Eternal Sphere for this fight. The Levantine Sword is much better. Even without the additional stars, you still want the Slayer's Ring, but you do not want the Berserk Ring because you need a Tri-Emblem. You need protection against star elemental damage because the boss has pretty much the same ability as the Star Guard. Every time you hit her, she hits you with a whole bunch of stars, and so therefore we don't want our stars to hit her so that she hits us back with more stars, does more damage. No. So you want anything but the Star Guards. You want the Levantine Sword, not the Eternal Sphere. So we want protection from that. So you have protection here. So Valkyrie Guard for you. And the reason why you get it is because over here, we gave you the Gene Shield because it also protects against Star Elemental and allows me to give her a Slayer's Ring and a Berserk Ring. I don't think she needs a Tri-Emblem. This should work out all right for me. And over here with you, we have you with the Tri-Emblem and the Berserk Ring. Weird Slayers for both. That's the best idea. Seraphic Garbs are good. Anything with high amounts of Avoid, I would prefer those over the, where is it? The Valiant Males. I'm not as big a fan of them for this fight just because we want more Avoid. You can get a, what is it? There's two other pieces of armor that we don't have yet. One is the Valkyrie Mail, I think, or Valkyrie Armor or something like that. And it's basically the same as the Valiant Mail. And there's also the Valkyrie Garb, which is female only, and I think it's like 460 defense and some guts or something like that. Anyway, it's female only, so even Reyna can use it, so it's not, unique to fighters or anything like that. With that being said, if you did not create Kamikaze Tonics, oops, it would be highly recommended that you make some for this fight. You don't need to worry about the Bubble Lotion, that'll be fine. Make sure you've got enough Resurrection Mists. Fairy Mist will be very useful in this fight, so I'd make sure you have at least a couple. I didn't get hit with any status effects like Petrification or Paralysis, so I wouldn't worry about Care Tablets. You may want to throw an extension card as well as a discovery card in this fight if you're interested. The discovery card is unnecessary because the boss only drops an item that we already have and we won't be using, but that's entirely up to you. One more thing. As I was reading and doing my research for this fight, I found that apparently the Slayer's Ring, the Meteor Ring, and those all that type of stuff, as well as an item we're going to get for beating the upcoming boss, none of that works on Diaz for some reason, making Diaz a lot less useful than I thought he was going to be. But it doesn't really matter since I don't personally have Diaz this far into the game, but if you do, you'll have to rely on his techs as opposed to no techs. So you don't want any techs for him. Energy Sword is fine. Alphon 1 is good for you. Explosion Pill is good for you. We're going to take off 10,000 volts, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change her combat strategy to conserve killer move. Actually, you know what? I'll leave her full out with it. If she happens to hit with it, great. If not, I'd rather have her up there physically attacking. But you could choose to strip her of all of her stuff if you really want to. Like I said, for skills, I've maxed everything save for Piety now with everybody. So there you go. And with that being said, let's go in. Pretty cool music for the 13th floor of this place. Mortals, this is Gabriel Celeste, or Celesta, or however you want to pronounce her name. Has it always been here? Yeah, they use the indefinite pronoun it. I guess being an angel, Gabriel Celesta is supposed to be ambiguously gendered or have an indefinite sex, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, I've seen both he and she used as pronouns to describe this character. I see the dress and I guess it's female, but I don't know. Doesn't really matter. he, she, however else you want to refer to it. So first things first, I'm going to throw the extension card out, get me some more experience, and then I'm going to control Opera because she's going to need to throw healing out all the time in this fight. And then the next thing we're going to do is, where is it? My items are gone on me. Where'd it go? Fairy Mist. That will mean that we won't be hit by any status, or won't consume any MP, and we definitely want to do that. And now Kamikaze tonics are optional. They'll just make sure that we do more damage. Having Opera use her Alpha on 1 is good because it homes in. And let's see, use one on Chisato. Make sure you're watching HP because Gabriel can do a lot of damage. And then one more Kamikaze tonic on you, and the rest of it is just spamming until you need heal, then make sure you heal. You can heal with both items and with Healing Star if you want to. It's entirely up to you. Just kind of keep your eye on things, watch your HP. Luckily for Bowman and Chisato, with the Weird Slayers, they'll be able to heal themselves. We'll keep them alive a little longer, but having star resistance is absolutely necessary for this fight. Because a lot of the stars that come off the boss will do a lot of damage to you. Claude will go into attack and he'll basically die without it. Anyway, not too bad there. We get a Holy Sword Farewell, and we level up.
Leave it up to me.
Well, that's not half bad. This is the easiest of the 3 super bosses in the game. This one, like I said, you in the last episode, you can do this at like as low as level 150 if you happen to get all the way up here at that level. When I started the 13th floor, I was under a level 160. I gained over 10 levels just walking around the floor because so many battles. But we get the Silver Trumpet for defeating her, which allows us to fight one of the other super bosses. She said there that that Trumpet has a piece of her in it. And we get celebration music. I think this one is actually called Star Ocean. Anyway, let's interrupt it. The Angel Armband, one of the most broken accessories in the entire game. And we're going to need it. Oh boy, are we going to need it. Now, basically what it does, here we'll unequip the Tri-Emblem there. Let's take a look at the Angel Armband. Gives you 60 to all of those stats, and even though it just says plus on the defensive side, it actually provides more defensive power than the Tri-Emblem. This will allow you to absorb elements. Tri-Emblem, I think, cuts it in half or nullifies it or something like that. But yeah, you really need the Angel Armband for the, well, specifically for the limiter off final boss, but even for the other super boss of this game. Now, this could be Claude's ultimate setup for DPS as far as, you know, Levantine Sword, Angel Armband, and a Slayer's Ring. Just means he hits so many times. This sprays out stars just like the Eternal Sphere, so that's really useful as well. But yeah, it's great defensive, it's great offensive. You could do other things, you could do Levantine Sword and Berserk Rings and stuff like that, but if you give this setup and then use a Kamikaze tonic at the start of fight, he's doing max damage with most of his hits anyway, and just using normal attacks, he will just annihilate everything. He is so powerful that way. Alright. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty good there. Let's do a little bit of healing, since I need to do that. And now we're at level 175. There are no more enemies in this area. You didn't have to go after those treasure chests before, like I did. Because now that we've cleared the area, we play this music throughout the entire area. There's no battles, and we can walk out. You can still drop... actually, I think we have to physically walk out unless we have the Go Home Frog which I know I bought some of. Where the hell did I put those? Let's see here. Ah, there it is. Go home, frog. When you want to return, and a miracle is sure to happen. And it warps you back to the start. Now, like I said, you can, when you're heading back in there, you don't need to traverse the entire thing like I showed off before, but you can just come up here, walk over here a few times, and eventually it will trigger, and you fall all the way down to the 9th floor, just like I was talking about before. Okay, you don't exactly fall where I thought you did. But anyway, yeah, we're on the 9th floor now. This is where I thought you landed, but I guess I was wrong. Anyway, I did that just to kind of show things off. I don't need the Go Home Frogs anymore anyway, so we'll just use another one to get the hell out. Anyway, there we go. We've defeated one of the 3 super bosses of the game. Now would be a good time to save. Oh, no. I actually want to save over that file, thank you. Over 1,000 battles. That's a lot of battles. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up for some of the upcoming little mini bosses that we can do using the silver trumpet. So first things first, I'll go in, I'll use musical talent, I'll try and compose for the shamisen as well as for the silver trumpet. I'll get those songs all set up, and then I will see you once I'm ready to show off what they can do. Okay, we're back. So I've learned all of the things. I had to go buy some more stuff, so I came over here by the town of Hilton. Musical talent, let's play there. The shamisen. So agility is improved. Max HP and MP is increased, so I think this only goes up to 9,999 HP and 999 MP, so it's kind of pointless now that we have done it now. And there's the normal trumpets. Okay, so we only have the one trumpet. Okay, so a certain enemy will emerge only during a situation where combat is possible. And then this one, success is achieved even without talent. So basically, this one makes it almost impossible to fail at item creation. Though at this point, do you really need to do any item creation? This is the silver trumpet we had to get from beating the boss there. So that's kind of pointless at this stage. If it lasted, you know, for a minute, then it might be worthwhile. But anyway, there's an interesting aspect to both the evil melody and I think there's another song. Yes, Enter the Hero. Let's see if we can show this off here. First things first, select doing that. Step 2, save. And without going out of the menu, or so I've heard, I've never actually done this before, load up that file. Now, what's happened is you're supposed to get into a battle as soon as you leave the menu. And then you saved. And then, so we never did anything. So if we go into town, go in our menu, leave our menu, we actually get into a battle. And you can get into a battle in town, and it gives you a glitched out battlefield that we wouldn't normally get to see. So that's pretty cool. Looks like some of my characters weren't even there. I don't know where Chisato... Oh, there she is. I guess she had a rock land on her. But anyway, I just thought that was funny. That's the known as I think that's the hidden battlefield trick or something like that. But anyway, I figured I'd show that off. I'll just load up the other file there. All I've heard is it doesn't glitch anything out, but I made a separate file just in case. Didn't want to have any more problems there. Now, we've got this all set up. Now, in order to make this work, where do I want to go? Skills. You want to have the 2 talents, pitch and sense of rhythm, and you want your music talent at level 10 if you want to summon a specific enemy. If you don't want to summon that specific enemy, then you'll want to be at a different level. So let's see here. You are level 10, you are level 4. Let's have you play a song then, The Evil Melody. And let's see what we get here. Too much silence, I don't like that.
I will win.
Oh, would you look at that? we're going to run into... Trying to figure out why she wasn't doing anything. I forgot I took the other ability she had off. Oh well. Yeah, we fought this guy in the area before, and so you can fight him again if someone is at level 4. It does have a lot of HP. I can't remember what guy's name this was. Seems to have more HP than he did before. There we go.
Okay, cut. End it there.
So yeah, there's another little boss fight you can fight there. Let's... Nope, not items. Let's go specialty. Let's go to... Was it Leon? Nope. Not practice. Where's music? Now you're level 6. And are you level 5? You're level 5. Let's see what type of enemy you get. The thing with this is it's a different enemy per level. Some levels, I think like maybe 4 and 5 might be the same, or 1 and 2 might be the same, or something like that.
Oh my!
Oh,
we can win this.
Is this the Rock Eater? If this is the Rock Eater, this one would be worthwhile keeping around. Because the Rock Eater, I'll go use an item for a quick sec, a discovery card. Hopefully we can get an item from it, if it's the one I'm thinking of. It might be the Mithril Eater boss. It's hard for me to say. Well, I didn't get anything. The Rock Eater is an enemy you can encounter on the 13th floor of the Cave of Trials, and that one can drop Valkyrie Garbs if you're interested in getting them. I'd like to get at least one, but we'll see if I'm able to get it in time. Alright, so the next one is Leon. You're at level 6. So let's play an Evil Melody for you and see what we fight here. I don't actually know what most of these ones are, to be quite honest. I never really did this in any of my test runs. Oh, it's this boss. Let's not let him hit me. Tear gas is great. Does so many hits. And we gain some levels. Alright, so now that we've done that, let's level up. What was it? Celine, you were level 4. So let's put you at level 7 there. And we'll put... you're at level 6, so I think it was level 5 was the interesting one, so we'll put you at level 8. I'll keep the level 5, and I'll fight him a few times off-screen and see if I get anything interesting out of it. No. Specialty, no. Where am I going here? Let's play level 7. Let's see what I get for level 7. Yeah, I won't be able to show off what you get for levels 1 through 3, but I wouldn't suspect they'd be particularly difficult to fight. Most of them seem like they're just old bosses from the entire area. So, yeah. Wow, that was very fast.
Is that it?
Ah, you can get a Valiant Guard from him. That's cool. Not that we need a Valiant Guard. It'd be nice. There's only one Valkyrie Garb as far as I can determine in the entire game. Only one of them, which is kind of ridiculous considering we can get unlimited Valiant Guards just by fighting that boss. It's only available in the one treasure chest, which means that one person is always going to be without that. So in this case, I gave her the Gene Shield. The other one that she could use is the Algol, which we will be making use of in a little bit. Alright, so... Nope, not that one. No. Is it you? You're level 8. Level 8 is the one you'll need to make a lot of use of. This one is particularly interesting because it is the best method that I've been able to find to level grind at this stage of the game. At least I think this is the one we fought. It's the same boss fight that we had before, but it gives so much experience that you just use an extension card on it, and you'll gain so many levels just out of this one fight, and then you can just save and reload again, and some more of it. This one also has a chance of dropping something, I think. Maybe it's Valiant Mail or something. But yeah, if this is the one I think it is, yeah, look at that. Over 1 million experience.
My strength! That was easy. Not yet.
that was with an extension card, yes, but anyway, let's see. I'm going to skills. Let's see. So you're at level 8, so I'll leave you alone, and we'll move you up to level 9. There we go. And this time I'm going to save. I can't remember who's at level 9, but probably worthwhile saving. Level 10 we won't be doing for a little while. We need a little more in terms of levels before we can handle that one. So it was you, right? Play music. Evil Melody. And what do we fight on this level?
Oh no!
Oh, one of these guys. Sure, why not? This one is even easier than he would have been the first time because he doesn't have the hourglass dudes with him. But oh well.
Tear gas! Tear gas!
Wow. Got a lot of HP. Bowman, you're out of MP again. Wow. Got a lot of HP. I didn't know he had this much HP. And he finally dies.
Okay, cut. End it there.
He gave 300,000, but the Dragon Tyrant one gives like almost 500,000 or even more. So anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. We showed off all of those enemies except for the one at level 10. Make sure you leave somebody at level 8 with music so that you can continue fighting the other guy. Use extension cards every time. That's how you're going to gain a lot of your levels going forward. The other thing is, I was thinking that we only had the super bosses to do, but I forgot to show off a whole bunch of stuff from before, mainly just things that I forgot about. There's a few things in item creation that I'd like to show off, and we also have to go back to the battle arena for a couple more things. So that's what we'll be figuring out over the next, the rest of the week here. So anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.